Icon in American theatre, Sheldon Epps' journey has been met with a lot of accolades.
But throughout his career, he has also faced many frustrations and challenges. He has a new book detailing all of the highs and lows. It's called My Own Direction: A Black Man's Journey in the American Theatre.
The award-winning director and producer joins us now to tell us more. Good morning, Sheldon.
Good morning. How are you today?
Not too bad at all. I was reading over some of the things that you've done. You've got such a varied career. It's absolutely wonderful to read. But I wanted to kind of ask you, what inspired that love of theatre to begin with?
Well, it really started when I was in junior high school and high school. I moved from Los Angeles to Teaneck, New Jersey, which was just across the bridge from Manhattan. And I used to go with my mother to see Broadway musicals, and I saw Hello, Dolly, and Leslie Uggams in Hallelujah, Baby, and Sammy Davis Jr. in Golden Boy. So that was the beginning. And then later I got involved in the drama club at junior high school and high school. And that set me off to a career, first as an actor and many years later as a director.
And Sheldon, as you are now reflecting on this long career that you've had, what challenges did you face, particularly as a Black man navigating the theater scene in this country?
I came along at a time when artists of color were still very restricted. We're told you can do this, you can't do that. Your dream should only be so big. And particularly told that we couldn't be leaders of organizations. When I started as an artistic director, there were very few Black artistic directors, and for some of the time that I was at Pasadena Playhouse, I was the only one in the country. So it was all about overcoming prejudices and assumptions about what artists of color could or could not do. Which was challenging, to say the least, but with a lot of encouragement from community, family, and a support system, I was able to hang in there and keep going.
And so you talk about, being one of very few. What is your assessment of the way things are now? Do you think things have changed?
Very much improved, specifically over the last 4 or 5 years since the Black Lives Matter movement. We've made a lot of progress. You're seeing a lot more faces of color on the screen, on the stage, writers, directors. I still think we have a ways to go with people in decision-making positions, the people who own the studios, own the networks, all of that. But we got to be happy for the progress that has been made, and we have to keep going as ever, as always.
Yeah. Sheldon, you also teach acting and directing. You've taught at UCLA and at Yale. What do you hope to inspire in the students that you're teaching?
I hope, as with my book, when I teach, that my story can be an example of what is possible for artists, that they should follow their own directions and determine what their dreams and ambitions are going to be and not be limited, and to believe in themselves, to have patience, to train hard, to know that it's all a craft, there's technique to it, but to be ambitious and bold and brilliant and know that anything is achievable.
Last thing, Sheldon, what have you got coming up? What are you working on now?
Actually, I'm going to be in your city soon.
Yeah.
I'm working on a show called Personality, which is the Lloyd Price story. Do you know Lloyd Price?
I'm not familiar with Lloyd Price, yeah.
You do, actually. Walk Personality, Talk Personality.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and a lot of other great songs. So his show is going to be at the Studebaker Theater in late May. So I'll come back and drag some of my cast with me.
Wonderful.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to leave it there. Best of luck with the book. So you can check out Sheldon's book on Amazon and keep up with him on his Instagram account. You have all the links and stuff right there. Also, the Chicago premiere of Personality, the Lloyd Price musical, is set for this May.